Today we showcase a newbie's experience with trying spray-on UV clear coat for headlights versus wipe-on. He then explains that he likes wipe-on more, shares why it's easier to apply wipe-on rather than spray-on, and expands on why he personally recommends wipe-on more than spray-on for other newbies. He asks the people that use spray-on to explain in the comments what he might have done wrong, so he can do it better next time. He then hops right into the video without stretching out the introduction to be unnecessarily long. We'll get directly into results right after this chapter, and I want to quickly mention that before we do, the preparation procedure for wipe-on and spray-on are both the same. To rid the headlights of their oxidized yellow plastic, we sand and polish them down. See my full-length guide on an outline of the procedure available on my channel. In terms of how easy it is to make mistakes, with the spray-on you mask off the headlight and hope the aerosolized spray doesn't get on your paint or elsewhere, or you need a lot of tape. What I like about wipe-on is that it's deliberate. With one layer of masking tape, you can control the application and be deliberate with where you apply it, and are much safer and less likely to make mistakes. When I applied the UV clear coat with a spray, I easily made a mistake because I tried to apply the same amount of UV protection as I did with wipe-on. When I did that with spray-on, my headlights became murky and not as clear. This might be placebo, but after trying both, it seems wipe-on has a thicker coat, and spray-on requires a thinner coat. Otherwise it becomes murky and not as see-through. In terms of clarity, one of the most important points, wipe-on remains clear as you wipe it on. Spray-on quickly gets murky and not as clear and visible unless it's a thin coat. Spray-on results in aerosolized waste particles of UV clear in the air. Wipe-on wastes particles into a pad. It depends on too many variables to quantify waste exactly, like how absorbent your pad is with wipe-on or how good you are at aiming with spray, so I'm calling this category a tie. You can get a $10 small bottle of wipe-on and get about 5 headlights out of it. Spray-on and wipe-on appear similar in cost. It's a bit hard to compare because again, wipe-on isn't aerosolized. I'm going to call this similarly priced but hard to quantify, and say that preferred method of application takes precedence over price consideration. If you make mistakes, these are the results you can expect. With spray-on, you can get orange peel and murky headlights. If you make mistakes with wipe-on, you can get streaks that are quite visible and ugly, but the clarity and brilliance remains for the remainder of the headlight where one didn't make a mistake. I'm going to give this one to wipe-on because it has better visibility even if you make mistakes. Overall, we considered the consequences of mistakes, thickness of layers applied, clarity, waste, cost, and the ease of making mistakes. I recommend wipe-on based on my personal experience. I'm excited to hear what you have to think about it in the comments below. Check out the full-length guide on how to do the preparatory steps to refresh the headlights, available on my channel via search. Thanks for tuning in.